This is Kat. I'm kind of the voice behind all these drawings that you'd be seeing. I wanted to do a little talk through on these designs that I did in this. Just I guess I'm not gonna start with the puppet, even though that's kind of the face of it. Just because I wanted to sort of speak about all the details that went into this. Just for reference, this is a part of a series of Fnaf Redesigns I've been doing here at the original. I made these very based off of like the bulky 70s animatronics that did exist. And these new ones are more like slender and clown themed. Like it's supposed to be clowny, okay? So when we started off, you can see I'm like just directly referencing these originals. I felt like Chica had the most clown-like face in the originals, so I drew right on top of her, used her as reference. I start with Bonnie for some reason. I don't know why. Kind of a bad idea, honestly. I regret that. And you can see right on top of Bonnie, I'm drawing Chica. Just to let you know, like, that is not the final iteration of Bonnie. I did not keep that outfit. I felt like it was too plain. Here's Chica. She kind of paved the way for what I wanted from these designs, right? You can see me adding, like, she got a bonnet. She's got her little asymmetry in her face. I kept the knee socks like in her original design. I gave her a little basket of... I was going to change her muffins, or her cupcakes into muffins, but I didn't. I gave her a cupcake, so... points for accuracy. He's Freddy. I don't even want to talk about him, to be honest. This design is just a complete failure. I originally made him like a clown. You know what I mean? Like I gave him the traditional clown outfit, but then it just wasn't working. Anyway, here's Mangle. She's my favorite. You can kind of always tell that she's my favorite. Yes, I am of the Mangle as a girl interpretation, but I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Here's me deciding like where's her peg leg? How does it work? What's her pose? I gave her this kind of ballerina-like pose. Back to Freddy. You can see me resketching and resketching and resketching, trying to figure out what to do with him, and I just will never figure it out. Then I gave him overalls, right? I was like, overalls, that sounds like something Freddy would wear. Like, ew, this looks so bad. Look at his face, right? Okay, back to Bonnie. I redid his outfit too. I just felt like he needed more extra in him. Back to Freddy. I'm like, how can I make this more extra? It's just not right. None of this is right? Anyway, here's Bonnie. I'm starting to put in like proper lining before I've even figured out Freddy. And I love this fit. Like I don't know what half this shit is, but it looks cool. Here's Chica right on top of the Chica's original sketch. You can see me, struggling to death with her hands. Adding her little asymmetry tuft right there. Here's Freddy. I have no words for Freddy. Okay, he looks bad. um I swear I tried, y'all. I really wanted to put him in the design. Like, I had no intention of sending these out without a Freddy. But you're gonna see, like, as I work on him and as I color him, like, he just looks bad. Like, I don't know what to do with him. Maybe I'll repost him later when I actually figure out his design. You can see me, like, redoing his face again, stretch and shrink it. Oh, look, that's clown-like. Ew, it's so ugly. The ears make him... Why is his forehead so big? Ew! Like, back to Mangle. She's beautiful. Look at her eyeliner. Look at her little... I like it. She has little angled eyes like the original Foxy did. I like her birds. I don't know what kind of birds they are. Here's her little leg. Her peg leg I did struggle on a little bit, but as you can see, it turned out okay. She has a little tuft too to make it not symmetrical. Here I am mapping out the puppet. I wasn't originally going to do the puppet. No, sorry. I wasn't originally going to do Balloon Boy, who's with the puppet, but then one of my friends was like, I can't wait to see what you do with the Balloon Boy. And I was like, ew, Balloon Boy, I guess I'll add him in. And I think it worked, like, having these two as a combo characters, because they weren't in the original. They're kind of like weird side characters. And so I put them in a set, and I was going to do a whole background and all that, but I didn't, because... why would I, to be honest? So here I am just mapping out the puppet. I wanted him to be really fucking long. Just too long for anything, really. But, like, sort of in a desperate way. He looks like a creepypasta boy. Not in a bad way, in my opinion. Here he's, like, tying a little balloon on Balloon Boy. I think that's a cute, detail. Balloon Boy's a kid, right? And the puppet is the prize master, so it only makes sense. Here's me mapping out the colors. I wanted them all to be kind of pastel. Ew, Freddy, gross. Here's Mangle. I decided for some reason that I was going to make her less pastel than everyone else, but it's ugly, and you're going to see that it just doesn't turn out right, and I make her even lighter than the rest, so honestly, L ideas all around. Here's me with her original coloring, which I totally did not keep because this was bad. You can see that I'm adding like blue as a reference. I was like, her motif will be blue to tie her back in with everyone else. And that's just a huge mistake in my opinion. Like, just give your characters their core colors. Do not make their secondary colors the color of anyone else. Like, that's just a bad idea. Like, it doesn't make your group mix in well. It just makes them look weird. Like, it makes them blend in a weird homogenous way. And look at this shit. This is color. This is an eyesore. I start adding yellow. This was a horrible, awful mistake. Yellow was a terrible idea. I know it's a reference to Chica. I get that, but ew. And look at these birds. Like, why did I give them the exact opposite colors? I don't know. They look bad. This whole thing looks bad. And you're gonna see me like start to realize, like, here I am starting to bring in the colors a little bit. I make her outfit one color. I'm like, let's get rid of the yellow motif. Let's make it back to blue. And then I'm like, well, maybe her fur could be lighter. And then I'm like, fuck it. And just fully restart over. I wanted her limbs to be white. I knew that would make it harder to do her pantaloons, but fuck it. You're right, start coloring in her outfit, just one color, right? One color. Not too hard. And then, I'm coloring in the accents and all that. Then I was like, I want bright pink. That's the big one, right? That's gonna be our brightest outfit color. And it was our brightest outfit color. And here I just start working in the rest. Not too bad. Lighten up the parts that would be white in a normal outfit, right? Get her limbs back into brown eventually. Like the ones that are broken, right? The birds don't stray too far from her original colors. The birds are similar colors and they're not far from her. You know what I mean? And then I just kind of lighten it up a little bit. I feel like there's a bit too much contrast. Oh, Freddy. When I was still going to include Freddy, he was gonna have a red theme. Like he was gonna be, Mango was pink, Freddy was red, right? And it just looks bad. It just looks horrible. Like look at this. Like why did I think this was okay? Like his face is so ugly. Look at his little his little pilgrim steppers, bruh. I never got rid of those. I guess everyone kind of has some interesting steppers, but these suck. This whole thing sucks. Back to Chica. I was originally going to give her a purple theme, and then I was like, nah, fuck purple. So we went to blue to kind of like blend her in with Bonnie. Once again, that's a mistake. Don't make your characters reference each other. That's a bad idea. Like, like if you do, like, it can be little schmeensy. Like, it can be part of the design. Like, don't do that, right? I really regret this. But she does look pretty good. And here's me thinking like, oh, Bonnie, his colors can reference Chica, right? No, that's a bad idea. They just blend in too much. Even though I really do love this particular color, these colors on him, when you line them up in the whole design, like, they just didn't look good. So here I am changing his colors, making them unique. I'm like, maybe I can give him red, right? No, red wasn't right. And you can see me, like, I start adding these blue accents, and I'm like, maybe green. Green would look good. Here's me literally realizing that I like green more, and then bam, here's green everywhere. And that did it. Darken his pants, bam, that's Bonnie. Time to start on the puppet, who had a pretty simple, like, I didn't really deviate too much. Purple on the puppet, right? That makes sense. I wish I would have given him like some pink accents. Like I really like that color pink that's on his face right now. I start adding gradients because I think they look good in his clothing. I start adding stripes because he needs some. We need to switch it up. I love this pinkish purple that I put on him, but I didn't end up settling on it. I ended up erasing it. I was like, no, I don't like this. So RIP to this pinkish purple that looks better, honestly. Here's me erasing it and making a wrong decision. But it turns out okay. Here's me coloring Balloon Boy, who was originally going to be mime themed, but then I put the Balloon Boy colors on him, and he doesn't really look like a mime this way, but whatever. I still kept his pants dark like a mime. Yeah, here's me putting them on proper backgrounds after I've like put some filters on their colors to make them look better. And yeah, that's the final piece.